My topic is directory advertising in detail explain, and let's go to the topic and let's go to the start. Directory advertising is a form of advertising where businesses or organizations pay to be listed in a directory such as a printed or online phone book, business directory, or website. Directory advertising provides a way for businesses to reach potential customers who are actively searching for a specific product or service. It often includes information such as business name, address, phone number, website, and a brief description of products or services offered. Directory advertising can be targeted based on location, industry, or other demographics to help businesses reach their desired audience. Directory advertising has evolved over the years with the rise of technology and the Internet. Online directories such as Yelp, Google My Business, and Yellow Pages have become popular platforms for businesses to list their information and reach local customers. These directories often include additional features such as customer reviews, ratings, and photos to help customers make informed decisions. Directory advertising can be a cost-effective way for businesses to reach a targeted audience. Compared to other forms of advertising such as TV or radio commercials, directory advertising can be more affordable and provide a higher return on investment. It also allows businesses to track their results and adjust their advertising approach as needed. Overall, directory advertising can be a useful tool for businesses to increase their visibility and reach new customers. By listing their business in relevant directories, they can increase their chances of being found by potential customers who are actively searching for their products or services. However, it's important for businesses to carefully choose which directories they list their information in. They should consider factors such as the directory's popularity, its targeted audience, and whether or not it provides additional features such as customer reviews. By choosing the right directories, businesses can optimize their directory advertising efforts and achieve better results. It's also important for businesses to regularly update their directory listings to ensure that their information is accurate and up to date. This can include updating their address, phone number, website, and hours of operation. By maintaining accurate information, businesses can avoid confusion and potential loss of customers. In conclusion, directory advertising can be a powerful tool for businesses to reach a targeted audience and increase their visibility. With the right approach and careful consideration, businesses can effectively leverage online directories to drive traffic and grow their customer base. Directory advertising utilizes heavily trafficked directories and resources, targeting specific, defined places to reach a business intended audience. In the physical world, advertising in the phone book represents a common example of this. With the rise of digital, however, popular online sources have in part replaced the use of phone books. These services include Yelp, Foursquare, Google My Business, and more. Directory advertising pre-filters your audience based on location or by interest. By using targeted directories, your business can efficiently reach specific audiences interested in specific items or living in specific locations. This increases the likelihood of turning a suspect into a prospect, potentially initiating the conversation that leads to a sale. Even better, this form of advertising typically makes the job of your company and/or its sales representatives more streamlined, as the customer arrives with some knowledge of the product or service he or she would like to explore. Advertising which takes place in a specialized directory. In contrast with other forms of media, directory advertising is usually inexpensive and provides an opportunity to the advertisers to drive attention towards product or service at a moment when the customer is eagerly looking for and is prepared to buy. To be more specific, it is the placement of print advertisements in the white and yellow pages of a book. Both of these are separate publications. Phone directory advertising is typically amalgamated by major metropolitan areas and their subcommunities. Advertisements are listed in an alphabetical order category-wise, such as legal and counseling services, food and beverage, clothing stores, etc. The primary fact that most consumers consult a phone book or directory listing while searching for a business or a product which is capable of fulfilling their needs and desires is one of the main reasons for its low cost. Besides a listing or a print advertisement, some directories also sell cutouts of coupons as well as full-page ads. One of the highlighting features of directory advertising is that relative to the community, the publication mostly contains information for emergency and public services. Generally, The local telecom company takes the responsibility of formulating, updating and distributing the directories to its subscriber base on an annual basis. White pages in addition to the advertisements also contains the residential phone numbers. Yellow pages only contains commercial listings with some emergency numbers. Depending upon the area's population, yellow and white pages can be produced separately or clubbed into one. Advertising directories provide people with the ability to promote their business and/or product. They are also important to consumers who use them. In short, it is advertising that appears in a specific directory. A popular example of directory advertising can be seen looking at companies that place ads in the online Yellow Pages directory. Yellow Pages carves out certain categories in their directory to provide an easy format for looking up many different service providers. This is a general directory. There are also companies that provide industry-specific online directories. For instance, if you run a law office, you can seek out directories dedicated only to legal/law online services. Within these directories you would be placed in your appropriate category, so when the directory is searched by consumers they will find you as their target. The ability to be found when someone makes a targeted search allows you to target types of customers rather than trying to blanket advertise. Enables you to be seen in your target industry. Enables you to retain more control over your results. Directory advertising. Not everyone uses Google as the first place to look online. Some people, when searching for a service provider or product supplier, will go directly to their known and trusted directory to find someone, or find an industry-specific directory. If you're not there, they won't find you. Advertisers brand themselves, causing many people to go directly to their website. If you are there, you will be found. For example, you may hear a radio ad saying "Find us on yellowpages.com." That message sticks in the person's head, and they may in turn go to that website to find the information they are seeking. Advertising in directories is an affordable and effective marketing tool for all small businesses. This type of advertising offers a targeted way of spreading the word about your business to a large numbers of consumers. Search engines, Google, Yahoo, Bing, more. Social networks, Facebook, LinkedIn, more. Online forums and individual websites. Do need someone to manage my directory advertising services? The answer to this lies within you. What is your time worth? Like anything else on the web, having to learn something new can be time-consuming. If you have plenty of time on your hands, and don't mind spending extra money to figure out the ropes, then you can do it yourself. If you're like most busy professionals and you're wearing 10 hats and need results, then rely on the experience of a web services provider to get it done for you. Companies like Website Service for All offer the service set up for under $300 and a small monthly management fee to review and optimize results. Directory advertising is the placement of print ads and business contact information in the yellow and white pages of phone books. Publishers of directories may place white and yellow page listings into separate publications. Phone directory advertising is typically grouped by major metropolitan areas and their sub-communities. Advertisements are usually listed in alphabetical order by category, such as legal and counseling services. For most businesses, placing a listing or a display ad in the yellow or white pages is an economical way to reach potential customers. The fact that many consumers consult phone book listings when searching for a business that can meet their needs is one of the reasons behind its low cost. Besides a listing or display ad, some directories sell cut-out coupon space and full-length cover ads. One of the distinguishing characteristics of directory advertising is that the publication usually contains emergency and public service information relative to the community it is distributed in. In most cases, the local phone company takes the responsibility of producing and distributing the directories on an annual basis. The company's sales representatives solicit local and regional businesses to take out or renew display ads and basic listings. White pages differ from yellow pages in that the publications list residential phone numbers in addition to local businesses. Yellow pages focus exclusively on commercial listings and may feature quarter-page, half-page, or full-page advertisements. Depending on the area's population, two separate directory advertising publications may be produced. In smaller communities, the yellow and white page listings are usually combined into one book. While the white pages will simply list phone numbers and addresses in alphabetical order, yellow pages directory advertising will group listings by business type. For example, All law firms that choose to purchase ad space in the directory will be listed under law firms or a legal counsel. In some cases, subgroups or specialties will be grouped together in separate sections. For instance, some yellow page publications break up law firms according to specialty, such as family/divorce and workers' compensation. Phone companies usually distribute directory advertising publications to most residents of the community, as well as to commercial and government establishments. Since the publication costs are covered by advertising fees, residential members do not pay for the books. Many use it as a resource when they move to a new community and are unfamiliar with what services may be available. In addition to print publications, Internet yellow and white page directory listings may be available. Additionally, businesses can benefit from tracking their results and analyzing data to assess the effectiveness of their directory advertising efforts. This can help them make data-driven decisions and adjust their strategies accordingly. It's also worth mentioning that businesses should not solely rely on directory advertising as a marketing strategy. While it can be an effective tool, it's important to have a well-rounded marketing plan that includes a mix of both online and offline tactics. Overall, directory advertising can be a valuable asset for businesses looking to target local audiences and increase their online presence. By choosing the right directories, maintaining accurate information, and analyzing their results, businesses can optimize their directory advertising efforts and achieve a strong return on investment. Advertising refers to a component of marketing communication that transfers open, non-personal messages to sell or promote a product or service to a wide audience. It has huge benefits, and when done rightly, it can increase business profits and market share. Advertising presents a few challenges to businesses, too, including a considerable expense that is usually involved in it. This is why businesses usually employ other means of communication like personal selling, sales promotions, etc. With the evolution of businesses, advertisements have also evolved from traditional to online media. Advertising is an essential part of marketing that targets a wide range of people who may or may not be prospective customers. Advertisements aim to increase the awareness of a company's offerings and remind the customers of a product or service. Traditional media is non-personal, whereas new media is primarily personal and thus features customized ads and messages. Advertisements have a few benefits, but if not implemented effectively, the drawbacks might outweigh the benefits due to the high cost and wastage of resources incurred in targeting large audiences. Advertising is mostly the first point of reference or awareness for most people. It is how people know about a product, service, features, cost, etc. Awareness is, thus, the main objective of advertisements. Since we started trading, advertising has become a part of human society. However, the history of advertisements can be more visibly traced back to ancient Egyptian and Roman civilizations. Back then, papyrus messages and wall and rock paintings were commonly used modes. Later, messengers went around delivering messages to people in villages. But the modern form might have developed with the Industrial Revolution when production was full-fledged. The printing press, too, was a huge turning point in the history of print media. From there, posters, pamphlets, brochures, and billboards gained prominence. The next advance came in the 20th century, with radio and television being used for a more interactive form of advertisements. Finally, the newest advent came with the Internet, with businesses advertising on websites and social media. It is driven by data to target the right people, thus decreasing the wastage of resources and money and increasing the response rate. Businesses have started advertising on Google for more comprehensive, versatile, and informed communication. Though moderately expensive, it gives better returns to businesses. Another example is Facebook advertising, which allows businesses to target their audience on social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram. Traditional media. Traditional media refers to the earliest forms of advertising. The Industrial Revolution and the invention of the printing press are a few important markers that led to the popularity of traditional media. It includes print media like pamphlets and brochures, newspapers, posters, billboards, etc. It later evolved to include technological developments like radio and television advertisements. Another subtype is point-of-sale advertisements, where posters, props, and displays are used to promote a product. Here, it is essential to note the reliance of traditional media on advertising agencies or intermediaries specializing in certain forms of advertisements. New media. The new media became prominent with the wide use and adoption of computers and the Internet. Online advertising doesn't just involve search engine results page, SERP, ads, display ads, or email marketing. Also known as data-driven advertising, it collects and uses vast customer data, segments the audience, identifies target customers, and focuses on them entirely to promote and sell products. The many search engine and social media metrics evaluate data and understand customer interests and likes. Based on this, they are targeted. New media is more personalized and customized to attract customers. It uses technology like machine learning, AI, etc. As a result, online media's success or response rate is usually higher than traditional media. However, it's important to note that directory advertising should be seen as just one element of a broader marketing strategy. Businesses should also focus on building their own online presence through tactics such as social media marketing, search engine optimization, and content marketing. Ultimately, directory advertising can be a useful way to reach potential customers and improve a business's online visibility. By selecting the right directories and being strategic in how they approach their advertising, businesses can maximize their results and get the most out of this marketing tactic. It's important to also analyze the return on investment of directory advertising and track metrics such as website traffic, lead generation, and conversion rates. This information can help businesses make informed decisions about where to allocate their marketing budget in the future. In addition, businesses should regularly update their directory listings with accurate and up-to-date information, respond to customer reviews and inquiries, and monitor their online reputation across all directories. Overall, directory advertising can be a valuable component of a comprehensive marketing strategy. By effectively using these platforms to reach their target audience and build their online presence, businesses can drive greater visibility, traffic, and sales for their brand. Advertising and marketing is that the former is a part of the latter. Marketing is a discipline, and advertising is one of its components. On the other hand, advertisements are marketing tools that can be used effectively to achieve business goals. Marketing involves identifying and understanding the needs of the people and fulfilling those needs. It aims to deliver value to customers. Advertising refers to promoting and communicating a company's products or services. Thus, advertisements are necessary for any marketing campaign to succeed. Thank you for watching the video and subscribe the channel.